guys, what is up? It is Austin here bringing you guys another video, and today we are back with another episode in the complete zombies retrospective. We are back on more Black Ops 2, and I didn't really want to cover this map, but I think because it has some story significance and it was brought back and it technically is a new zombies map, I didn't want to pass it up. So today we are covering Nuketown, a map that I can't stand, and you'll notice a theme with the next couple Black Ops 2 maps with Transit, this map, and then the next one we'll be covering, which, I mean, obviously, spoilers, it's going to be Die Rise. I don't like any of them, and I'm not a fan at all. So, as I said in the Transit video, we're not going to be covering Bus Depot, Farm, Town. We're not going to be covering that. We're just covering the specific new round-based maps that are in like complete totality. We're not going to be covering the smaller survival maps. So Nuketown, what does it add? Absolutely nothing. It adds nothing to zombies. So I will say, back in the day, everyone wanted this. We all wanted Nuketown. Everyone was really excited for the idea of just playing zombies on Nuketown, because at this point, Nuketown was in Call of Duty Black Ops 1, and then it got remastered for BO2. It was the first time it got brought back as a remaster, and it was pretty hype, man. Like, people were super excited for Black Ops 2, and we knew Nuketown Zombies was going to be coming with Black Ops 2, and it was very hyped up. I was super excited for it. So the map is pretty bad, if I do say so myself. It's very small, so it's very hectic. Even if you're playing solo, it's just a very difficult map to train in. And what does it have? Well, it has your core 4 perks, and it has Pack-a-Punch. Now, if you play Nuketown or you've heard any rants on Nuketown ever, you know these spawn in randomly. There's a chance you don't get Juggernog until around 20 plus, which is pretty difficult, and it's pretty annoying. So you have unreliable perk drops in the map, a very small close quarters map, and you have no wonder weapon. I mean, the best you have on this map is the Mark II, but that didn't come until Buried. So if you were playing it before Buried, the best you had was a ray gun, and at this point the ray gun was kind of losing its hype. You know, at least in the first 2 maps of Black Ops 2, Transit and Nuketown, if you want to count that as, like, you know, the first 2 maps, there was no really good wonder weapon, so the ray gun was still kind of the best gun in the game, but it didn't do much on the super high rounds. So you had Galvan Knuckles on the map as well, and that's really about it. And in the terms of Easter eggs, there's really 2 Easter eggs I think that are of note here, and one is the bunker. So if you go up to the bunker, and I believe you have to knife it or hold an action button on it, you'll hear Marlton from Transit in the bunker. Now, this would not get explained until way in the future in Black Ops 4, so I won't even explain the Easter egg and what it means. You can also hear the transit bus in the background, but the other big Easter egg that I think is actually a little cool is that this map goes on at the same time that Moon does from Black Ops 2. So while you're playing throughout the map, you can actually hear radios from Moon. You can hear Richtofen making quotes, and at round 25, you can survive till round 25, the zombie's eye color changes to blue, signifying Richtofen has control of the zombies. So I think that's pretty cool, but aside from that, there are no characters of note. You were either CDC or CIA on this map, so you don't have any cool commentary, and that's it. You know, I don't have a super long video on Nuketown because there's not much to the map. You know, there's no unique wonder weapon. There is an Easter egg song. There's a couple box locations, and you know, that's about it. It does have a couple guns that are exclusive to the map. Like, I know the M27, you can only play it in zombies on Nuketown. Upgraded, it's the Mystifier, and it's probably the best part of the map. But aside from that, I mean, Nuketown and Transit, Nuketown was better than Transit, just slightly in my opinion. So on launch, you know, I just played Town, actually, aside from all of them. But if I wasn't playing Town, I was playing Nuketown, and Nuketown really wasn't that great in my opinion. I didn't like it. I know some people do like it. Some people think it's a really fun survival map. You know, it's a very fun challenge, but I am not one of those people. I do not like Nuketown, and again, just not a big fan of the map. But you know, Nuketown is weird because, you know, in terms of multiplayer, it's still being remastered, still being brought back in every single Call of Duty game by Treyarch. I mean, it is literally in the last Treyarch game in Cold War, and you could technically play zombies on it for a while. There was an onslaught mode you could play on Cold War zombies on Nuketown, but obviously it wasn't like Nuketown Zombies was. So the map has a new makeover, and I mean, there's really not much to talk about with Nuketown. I want this to be super in depth in the series, and we'll get more in depth with the Black Ops 2 story and maps like Mob of the Dead, Buried, Origins. Die Rise, again, doesn't really have too much going on with it, but I don't want to talk about Die Rise too much, but that will be in the next episode. I still have to get gameplay for Die Rise, because I literally haven't played Die Rise in probably like a year or two. I just don't like the map at all. I really don't enjoy it. But Nuketown, you know, I don't enjoy it either. And I will say I like it better than Die Rise, and I like it better than Transit. So it's a little bit better than those 3 maps. But the first few maps in Black Ops 2, I just was not a fan of at all. Could not stand it. So there's really no other fun facts about Nuketown. I tried to think of really cool stuff for Nuketown. I tried to go in depth with it, but there is no depth to it. It's a small, very small survival map with nothing really to speak of, you know. But that's pretty much all you need to know. Marlton's in the bunker. You can hear the transit bus. Moon is going on at the same time as this. At the end of the map, you have a rocket that hits Nuketown. So that's what you got. None of the characters have any voice lines. I don't think there's any radios. I could be 100% wrong on that, but I haven't been radio hunting in Nuketown, aside from the radios that you hear automatically from the characters on Moon. That's it. You know, Nuketown is not a big in-depth map. There is one random door off to the side in the backyard that you see me in now that has a power-up behind it that changes throughout the rounds, and the door's 3,000 points. But honestly, it's cool you get a power-up, but it's about as useless as the door in the spawn room on Varuk that gives you a bar plus bipod. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 800 subscribers. Thank you so much for all the support on the Dark Ether video and all the subscribers that we've gained recently. That was a lot of fun. Let me know your thoughts on Nuketown down in the comment section below. Do you like the map? Do you hate it? Do you really enjoy it? I know there are some Nuketown lovers. I'd love to hear it. And yeah, be on the lookout for the next episode. The next episode will be on Die Rise. So I will see you guys in the next episode. This is Austin, and I'm out. Peace, guys.